Yo, 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 welcome into the ChrisBeCappinn Show, man. Today is not March. We way past March. Today is May the 3rd. And just one game on the board for today, so it'll be a pretty quick show. We'll jump into it. We'll break it down. I'll tell you guys how I'm looking to play it if I was going to make a play, talk about player props as well. We'll talk about what jaXon likes as well. And we'll get you guys in and out of here. So let's jump right into it. As far as yesterday, Jimmy Butler over 27.5 points plus rebounds cashed in the third quarter. And Houston plus 5.5 was a pretty easy winner. Not even as sweaty as I thought it would be. Seeing the board really clear right now, man. Things are going well in the NBA for sure. Back-to-back sweeps. And hopefully we can kind of keep it going. I don't want to talk about it too much, but the playoffs have been they've been money, man. Shout out to all my members, the people that's supporting the channel and seeing their account run up, because we definitely run into that right now for sure. Algina, good morning. She says cash last night on Houston plus 5, Butler 21.5 points, Curry over his 4.5 boards, Jalen Green under 15.5 points. Love to see that. What up, 77 Figures says, great morning. Shout out to those Rockets. I thought I was the only one on the Rockets yesterday. I'm glad to hear people were on them, though. Love to hear that. Prolific says, good morning, Chris. That 5.5 was money. You and Kyle cashed. Yeah, Kyle had the team total over. What up, LJ? It's top of the morning, Chris. Rockets survived for game 7. I saw your message, LJ. I will get back to you. We can absolutely go live tomorrow if you got some time in the morning for sure to discuss game 7 for sure. Absolutely. Rudy, good morning. Good morning, Rudy. Says showing love from Richmond, Virginia. I'm supposed to be in Richmond right now, actually. My son actually goes to Kid Strong out in Richmond. And I decided to skip today though, because I did soccer this morning. So mom doing Kid Strong today. But shout out Rudy for tapping in. Shout out RVA hole 804. What up, Joe? Says what's happening, fam? Clippers, baby. We shall talk about it in just a second. Good morning, Kara. Clips money line today, Cal says. Glad you cashed, PJ. Rockets plus 5.5 was a great call. Absolutely. Good morning, Mark. Says strong play on Houston yesterday. I'm glad you liked it. With flexing with the muscles out. I like it, Mark. Let's jump into it for today, man. Appreciate you all for tapping in as always. Hit that like button for me if you can too before we even get started. Y'all know I'm gonna give y'all great content every single game. I'm gonna try to bring forth the best analysis that I possibly can. And for that, I just ask for, a little click, share the show. I always say, put the show in the group chat, man. Everybody got a group chat. Appreciate you guys for tapping in. Let's jump into it for today. Real quick, Playback. If you guys are new or don't know what Playback is a kind of like a social media streaming, type service where you can actually watch the game with me. I get 20 VIP passes. I can hand those out to people, even if, most people can watch the game in general, but I'm thinking about going live later on today for game 7. I think it's this evening, about 7 o'clock, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, 7 o'clock, 7:30, something like that. So use the link in the description if you don't have a Playback account to create one first and foremost, and then don't meet me there, beat me there. Be in the Playback for the game. So if I go live, you'll get a notification when I do go live. We'll talk about live in-game analysis. We'll probably make a couple live bets as well. Join Playback. Check out Playback if you guys are interested for sure. And let's get into it for today. So we'll start off with jaXon as we always do. jaXon gave me some crazy analysis yesterday on that total yesterday. jaXon liked the under. The under was not a winner yesterday. Under 205.5 was not a winner, but I love the analysis yesterday. So same prompt. And check jaXon out if you guys are interested. The link in the description of the video. Use code ChrisBeCappinn 2 P's 2 N's. It'll get you 50% off whatever tier you want to sign up for. So same prompt today, right? Just different game. What are your thoughts on the total in the NBA game today between the Clippers and the Nuggets based on the other playoff games they've played? So jaXon tells me the total for tonight's game between the Clippers and the Denver Nuggets is set at 205.5. Here's a detailed breakdown of how the total aligns with the recent playoff trends and the dynamics of the series. So recent playoff trends in the series, scoring trends in the series, the under is hitting 4 to 6 games so far this series, with the over only occurring in game 5 and game 6, which featured a total of 216 and 246 points respectively. The average total points scored in the series is 211.5, slightly above today's total of 205.5. Historical trends for game 7. I also got a little bit of this in my notes as well. We'll see if we're aligned. Historically, game sevens in the NBA playoffs trend heavily towards the under, with a 62% hit rate, 39-24 since 2005. The last 23 game sevens have averaged 198 total points, which is significantly below today's line. Defensive adjustments. Both teams tightened up defensively in game 6, contributing for 216 points despite a high-scoring game 5. Expect similar defensive intensities tonight, as both teams will prioritize limited easy buckets in this elimination game. Key factors for tonight's total: pace of play. Clippers and Nuggets rank in the bottom half of the league in pace, and game sevens typically see slower tempos as teams focus on half-court executions. Denver's offense, led by Nikola Jokic, thrives in a methodical, deliberate style, while the Clippers' defense, anchored by Kawhi Leonard, excels in slowing down opponents. Role players impact. Role players often struggle in high-pressure Game 7 environments. Denver's supporting cast, including Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon, have been inconsistent, while the Clippers bench has been more reliable but still limited in scoring outbursts. Nikola Jokic efficiency. Jokic has been less efficient at home in the series, shooting just 45.3% from the field at Ball Arena, compared to his regular season averages of 57.6%. The scoring dip at home could further suppress the total. Clippers' defensive strength. The Clippers boast the third-ranked defense in the NBA, and their ability to throw multiple defensive looks at Jokic has been a key factor in keeping games low scoring. Betting recommendation, as you guys probably know, given the trends and factors above, the under 205.5 points is the strongest play in tonight's game. Here's why. Game 7 trends, historically, they go under. Teams averaging just 198 points in the last 23 such games. Defensive intensity, both teams showed their ability to lock down defensively, with the Clippers' adjustments, which should limit Jokic scoring at home and likely to continue. Pace and pressure. The slower pace and high-pressure environment of Game 7 should lead to fewer possessions and lower efficiencies. You can find the best odds for the under at 205.5 on FanDuel, is what jaXon is telling me right now. I love the handicap on the total. I didn't bet it, though. Did not bet it, but I do love the total. Love the handicap on the total here. And it looks like there is a 207 available. So that's not the best number, but 207.5 is actually available. A couple 207.5 as the market kind of battles between whether, this total came all the way down. We'll talk about it in just a second. 207.5 is available though. But that's jaXon. Check jaXon out if you guys are interested. Use that promo code. Like I said, you can use it for handicap and player prop sides, totals, team totals, baseball, MLB. I said baseball, MLB, WNBA, whatever it is that you're looking for. So that's what jaXon likes. Let's jump into the game for today. So Clippers Nuggets. It is a game 7, of course, and so I think it's going to be a good game. I do think it's going to be a good game. So first thing I wanted to do, we got the Nuggets. Let's talk about the line real quick first. So this line opened with the Denver Nuggets actually laying 3.5 points. It flipped all the way to Denver as a 1.5 point dog. And since then, the line has now started to shift back towards the Nuggets, and they've reclaimed the favorites. Yesterday, when I woke up, they were -1. Today, -1.5. The total opened as high as 209.5 is what I saw. It got bet all the way down to 204. The people said, you know what? That's a little bit too low for these two teams. And now it's being bet back up to, like I said, 207.5. I do think that we'll probably see some money push this back down from 207 as we get closer to the tip. But I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. Because if you like the under, you want to keep letting it go up. And if you like the over, you probably should have been in already. But those are my thoughts as far as sides and totals go and what we've seen so far in the market. As far as the game, I think, I like to know where I'm going. I like to know, to see what's happened in the recent past. So we'll take a little trip back to game 6 stats. This is game 6 here. The Clippers won the game by 6 at home. We did cash a +1.5 series spread ticket. You can see that both teams shot the ball really, really well. 52% for the Nuggets, 50% for the Clippers. The Nuggets didn't regress like I thought they would from the 3-point line. They still shot the 3 really, really well. Remember I said they made 17 threes for only the 7th time in game number 5. They followed that up, still shooting 41% from the three-point line on 11 for 27. That's a little bit better than I thought they would. I still think that there's some regression that's going to come. The Nuggets haven't been a great three-point shooting team all season. They haven't been a team that's relied heavily on the three, and the Clippers also struggled. So this 30.8% and being outscored, from an efficiency perspective, a -3 in three-point shot, this tells me that the Clippers can win the game with their defense. And that's what I think I want to lean on here. Both of the teams are about even as far as rebound. I think this is relatively series numbers is, it's not a big discrepancy on the boards. The Nuggets were +1 in game 6. Defensively, they were +3. Assist numbers were about the same. Block numbers were about the same. You can see Clippers had 2 more blocks. Clippers had 3 more steals. They did give up 23 points off their turnovers, the Denver Nuggets did, and that's going to be key in this game. Both teams are going to have to limit, the turnovers in my opinion. So I want to cross-reference these numbers with full series, right? So in the full series, you got a Clippers team that's shooting a little bit better from the field, 48.8% compared to 47%. They're also taking about the same amount of free throws, shooting about the same percentage from free throws. They're making more threes, 12.5 compared to 11. And Denver is actually shooting about 39%, which is relatively close to what we saw them shoot in game number 6. As far as assists, they're right about there. And really what it comes down, I'm just kind of showing you guys how I'm looking at this one. But really what it comes down to, in my opinion, is I want to take the team, and I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but I want to take the team that I feel like is the better team. And in my opinion, I think the Clippers are the better team. I didn't bet the game because I do got Clippers. If you watch the show from exactly 2 weeks ago, today's date, we made we made 4 series bets in that 4 future bets in that game, in that series, and we've cashed 2. If the Clippers win this game, we'll cash 3, and then we'll have 1 left that we need to cash. So rather than betting the game, I got the Clippers at a +150 on the series. I just need them to win today's game. Right now, I think you can get them +108. Can I hedge? I guess I could. Do I want to? No. I think it'll be easy. No. I didn't think it was going to be easy for the Knicks to go in and beat Detroit, but they got the job done. I didn't think it was going to be easy for the Rockets to cover last night, plus the 5.5. They got the job done. I know it's Jokic on the other side. I think the Clippers are the better defensive team. I think they're not the better offensive team, but if you could get James Harden to show up, I think Kawhi has a big game. I think the Clippers are a little bit deeper. And if they can play the defense that they're capable of, I think that they will be, in OKC getting smoked on, I think it's on Tuesday night. That'll be game 1 between whoever wins this in OKC. Whoever wins the game is getting smoked, in my opinion, in game number 1 against the Thunder. But yeah, I like the Clippers. I do like the Clippers. Am I going to hedge? I'm not. I doubt I hedge. And if I do, I'll send it out to the members. As far as props in this one, and real quick, I do want to give out some trends real quick. So game 7 trends, and jaXon just kind of talked about a couple. Game 7 trends are 62.7% under games since 2002, 43 and 26 to the under. Round 1 game 7s are a little bit more prone to go over. They're actually 16 and 15 to the over, which is about 52%. If the books anticipate a 1-possession game, and it's a game 7, they're 10 and 5 to the under. And this is a tight spread, of course, under 1 possession. As far as a couple other things that support the Clippers in this spot, I looked at home favorites in game 7s that were laying 3 points or less. So very tight game. Books don't anticipate, them to win by margin. 4 and 7 straight up, 3 and 8 against the number. If they're laying 2 points or less, which the Nuggets are, they're only 1 and 4 straight up and against the spread. So there are some numbers that do back the Clippers in this spot. And like I said, I don't think it'll be easy, but I think they can get the job done. It wouldn't surprise me if Denver won, but I think I'm going to let my +150 ride. The futures have been good, and I think the Clippers can go ahead and get this one as well. All right, now transitioning over to player props real quick. I want to go take a little field trip over to Outlier. So let's go over to Outlier. So it's a link in the description, as it always is. If you guys are interested in checking out Outlier, there's a 7-day free trial link as well. So you don't even have to pay anything if you want to check this out. A couple of things I was looking at here that I put on my short list. I have a better player prop for today. First one, I want to go to I know I'm starting with Jokic. I'm actually going to not start with Jokic. I'm actually going to start with Harden. All right. So James Harden has historically not played well in game sevens. His points probably listed, I think, at 21.5. I see a lot of people liking the under on that. It's actually come down to 20.5 now. You can see it open here at 21.5. It's already been bet down. Harden has struggled. He's not done well in elimination games in general. I think winning game 6 was only the first game in his last 6 games that he actually advanced in a closeout game. He had been 0-6, 0-5, I think, to just not playing well. But what I want to play on Harden, I haven't bet it yet, is I want to go under on his assist prop. You can still get, it's 8.5. You can see it right here, but you can actually still get some 9.5s. And it's juice, but I'm cool with playing the under here on Harden. So this is the series, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He started off well in Denver with 11 assists. And we come down here, we can see the potentials as well, right? So 11 and 17, and the 7 goes with 11. The 9 goes with 14, the 11 goes with 17. But look at these last 2 games. I mean, Denver has made some kind of adjustment, right? So even, and especially in a game 7, I'm just not expecting James Harden to go out there and get double-digit assists in a game 7. I'm expecting it to be slower pace. I'm expecting Harden not to have all the potential assists. So this was the one that kind of jumped out to me rather than fading Harden on his points. I do think that he's going to be aggressive. We did see in the last game, after fading in 3 straight games, or you could say 4 straight games, Harden was pretty aggressive, got to the rim. I think he had 6 shots at the rim in the first half, ended up making 5 of them. So I do expect him to still be aggressive. I'm not saying that he's going to magically bounce back, but I expect the minutes to be there. That scares me off fading him in a under type spot. 46.8 minutes. So he pretty much played the whole game. I think it's going to be like that for majority of this one as well. So couldn't talk anybody off. Like, I'm not going to mess with his points, but I do think that his assists go under. So that's where I'll start. As far as next up, we're going straight to the big guns today. Straight to the big guns. Nikola Jokic, this is not going to be a popular play either. And I'm not sure if I'll make it or not, but I'm looking at Nikola Jokic. I actually like his boards. I think the number is way too inflated. 12.5 boards. And it's not to say he can't have a good rebounding game, but you can see here in this last 10 games, he's only hit the over in 4 of them, right? These are the 6 games of the series. He's only cashed the over 2 of these games as well. Also, I mean, look at this. The Clippers are the best rebounding team in the NBA. So I think it's highly correlated with them being a really good rebounding team. They give up the 6th fewest rebounds to the center position as well. You got Zubac down there. Kawhi Leonard, I think, has grabbed, double-digit boards or close to it in the last couple games. So I just kind of feel like 12.5 is a tad bit too inflated. I am expecting, a lot of misses in the game in general. And that's one of the things that kind of still kind of got me on the fence. But I do like Nikola Jokic under his 12.5 boards today. I do like that as a solid look. I haven't bet it yet. Last but not least, same player. I think that Nikola Jokic gets this, stigma that, he's not a great defender. And let me be clear. I don't think Nikola Jokic is a great defender at all. But I do think that he's smart. I think that he's savvy. And I think that he will give absolute maximum effort in a game 7 at the crib. And I like Nikola Jokic over his steals plus blocks here. The number is 2.5. You can see it here. This is something that he's done a lot, right? Last 10 games, you can see that he's hit the over in 8 of the last 10. In this series specifically, he's gotten to this number every single game except game number 3. And this the game that he got only 36 and a half minutes in this game. Actually, the least amount of minutes that he's played in any of the games so far. I expect Nikola Jokic to be on the floor for a lot of today's game. You can see the insight here says that he's exceeded this number, 2.5 blocks and steals in 8 of his last 9 games versus bottom 10 defenses for steals allowed, and the Clippers do fit that mold. So yeah, I do like Nikola Jokic. I just think we see maximum effort here. So steals plus blocks, 2.5 is what I would be betting on Nikola Jokic today. All right, I know I said a lot. Let's get back over to the main screen, and I'll go through a couple comments. We'll do a quick recap, and we shall jump off of here. All right, let's see what you guys are thinking about it in the comment section. Go back up to the top. Let's see. Prolific says, I'll be on there for that playback. Appreciate you for tapping in, Prolific. Don the Dome the Don says, didn't know you were in RVA, Chris. I am too. Nice. Oh, I hit the mic. My fault. Thank you. Appreciate you. I'm just in here talking, man. Just talking. I see somebody said muted. My fault. Yeah, I was just going through the comments. LJ, like I said, LJ got a couple looks here. Free Sauce says the Clippers are the better team, so got to take the +1.5. Niley says we cash in this series bet tonight. I absolutely hope so, for sure. I need it. Mark not trusting Harden, and he got Clippers on the series as well. Okay. Let's see. No, I wasn't saying anything too crazy. John. Let's see. What else y'all saying about this one? DJ Prosser really wish I could read lips. Yeah, this mic is super sensitive. If I touch it and it goes, if it's black, that means it's off. If it's red, that means it's on. Ski did say he had a play in this game. I should text Ski and see what he on, but right now, man, I kind of feel like right now I'm not really like I'm listening to other people's insight because I like to, not think that I know it all. But when you hot, you just kind of ride the wave, man. You just kind of ride the wave, and that's why I'm not even going. I don't even know what the number is, honestly. Somebody knows. I can look. I can go through and add the wins and the losses up, but since the playoffs started, man, I've been so high. I don't even want to double guess myself. I still do at times, but I don't really want to second guess myself, honestly. Just riding with the Clippers that I got at a +50. If I hedge, I'll let you guys know. Also, like I said, if I go live on Playback, I'll let you guys know as well. I'll tweet that link out on my X account. And if you got Playback, when I do go live, you'll be able to see the notification. It'll come to your phone. It'll pop up. So, yeah, that's what we are thinking, man. Just a quick recap. Harden under his 9.5 assists if I'm betting on Harden. Nikola Jokic under his 12.5 boards if I'm betting on him. But I also like the over 2.5 steals plus blocks. And I do have, I'm not going to add it to the list, but the official play is Clippers series. Clippers to win the series +150 is what we bet after game one. And I need that to cash as well. So we shall see. It's not even a big play either because the bigger play was the Clippers +1.5 games, and they already cashed that for his last game. So we shall see, man. We shall see. I will be live tomorrow talking game 7. We got 2 games tomorrow. We got Houston and Golden State. That line's getting a little bit bigger in favor of the Rockets, and the total actually went up because last night it was 200.5, so it's up to 204. And we'll talk Pacers and Cavs tomorrow as well. Looks like that line settled at about 8. Total is about 229. Actually, some money coming in on the over. So, yeah, 2 games for tomorrow as well. Best of luck on whatever it is that you guys are betting. All my plays can be found using the link in the description, as it always is. WNBA is right around the corner. I got a chance to catch the Aces and the Wings last night. That was a pretty good game up until halftime, and the Wings, absolutely got smoked. But yeah, we will be going live. I'm super excited to jump into WNBA as well, really, really soon, man. So if you like the WNBA or you know somebody that do, tell them come join the ChrisBeCappinn Show. Use that link to check out jaXon in the description, Outlier as well, Money Baller also, and Odds Jam. Really great tools that I utilize to handicap sports. And yeah, I wish you guys the best of luck. Like I said, if I go live on Playback, I'll let you guys know. Drop the chat, drop the show, the link to the show in the group chat, man. Hit the like button for me on the way out. Enjoy your Saturday, man. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out.